Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Cam back in with another video, man. I'm back. Um, Today, man, we finna be talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, and um, basically the Cleveland Cavaliers being one of the best teams in the league, having the best record in the NBA, and how they are dominating the NBA right now and dominating almost every team they come across, and them just racking up all these wins since the beginning of the season. And yeah, man, them just being one of the top dogs right now. We all know the Cleveland Cavaliers is a pretty young team. Uh, Donovan Mitchell is, one of the star players. You got Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Josh Allen. And, the key guys on that team. All those guys are just they're putting on the show, man. The chemistry from that team, man, is crazy, and they got a pretty solid coach in Kenny Atkinson, uh, and just the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are completely dominating the NBA, bro, and it's a thing to watch, cause low market team, uh, haven't really been talked about as much since LeBron left in 2018. 2018, 2019. And, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers just did a lot of building after LeBron left, constructing their roster the right way. Them, you know, making good draft picks and turning them into trade assets. They had Colin Sexton over there. Uh, they also had, Larry Markin, who was over there for a while. And they ended up trading him, and you know the Cleveland Cavaliers just been they just having a crazy good year, man. And you kind of seen it coming from last year. They made the playoffs, was able to get out the first round against the Orlando Magic, and ran into unfortunately they ran into the NBA champs, which is the Boston Celtics, who is just a clearly good, superior, better team. They also had Jared Allen, who was out for the whole playoffs and didn't play, and they were missing his presence in that series. And also, I don't think they had the chemistry and camaraderie that they have now. You know, and it just speaks volume. That just speaks volume, man. For them able to, be one of the best teams in the league, or the best team in the league, if you want to say that. Also, man, the Cleveland. What I was going to say. What makes the Cavs are so what makes them so interest, interesting. Sorry about that, y'all. Interesting is that they play a style of basketball that is somewhat similar to what people kind of want these guys nowadays to play inside out. Uh, Start with the Twin Towers, man, and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, and they just got like pieces that fit. Like they got a lot of pieces that great pieces that fit. They could use another perimeter defender, but I don't know how much. I don't know if they would get a player like that that's going to actually come in and play a lot of minutes because they pretty much already got guys in rotation and they're winning games, so they don't really need no big significant trade, of course. And yeah, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they are the real deal. I think a lot of people are questioning them though because they got put out of the playoffs in the second round, and yeah, everybody think it's just the Donovan Mitchell show when in reality it's not. Um, the Cleveland Cavaliers just play well as a team. They very well as a team, and they have, like I said, they have that chemistry and camaraderie. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley know how to play off each other. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell know how to play off each other. So when your four best players or four best stars know how to really play off each other, and they know everywhere. They know everywhere in every spot that their teammate is comfortable, and pretty much, they know their teammate, man. When you have that, you're gonna have a team like Cleveland, man. I know it is just the regular season, but I think they can translate for sure in the playoffs if they're healthy. Uh, they have the team to do that. And plus, they have a great, like a good, solid coach as well. I don't think the Cavs will be a walk in the park in the playoffs for Boston or for New York. Um, they are legitimate, one of the best teams in the NBA, and you know, this team is just a really great. It's a really good team, man. It's a really good team. It really is when you really just look at it and think about it. And just watch them play. I watched them play I watched a couple of the games, but specifically this one against OKC the other night. That was a great. First off, that was a great game from both teams. But the Cleveland Cavaliers was just able to. They was just able to generate so many good looks. Off of screening action, pick and roll. Um, off ball screens, and they moved the ball so well. Like it's a team that shares the ball a lot, and they were like I said, man, they're gonna be some record with come playoff time because of the matchups, and I think this year is the year for a lot of those guys to hit their prime or they're already in the middle of their prime, and yeah, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers are the real deal. I can't really say it's a fluke because you really can't say it is a fluke. When it's this much games into the season, um, and they're showing you night after night, they they're going to be one of the teams in the East to beat. And in my opinion, I think it's going to be the best teams in the East right now are them Cleveland Cavaliers, obviously, Boston Celtics, obviously, and the New York Knicks. I really think those three teams right there, are for sure the best teams in the East. And I want to say this because A lot of people gonna say, like I said, a lot of people gonna say, talk about the playoffs. They kind of have the formula to beat Boston. As far as you know, them and the New York Knicks for sure got a formula to beat Boston, especially New York though, because New York got the wings, of course, and they got enough scoring, offensive power to keep up with them. But the Knicks, I mean the Cavs in particular, they can go small. They like Boston likes to play. A little bit. It's not really small ball because Al Horford, he's a big, and they also play Luke Cornett a couple minutes from here and there. Uh, but because they have Porzingis at the five, the, now now that Evan Mobley game is ascending, teams really got to guard him. Like, and they are adjusted to just stop Donovan. I think a lot of teams are adjusted to just stop Donovan Mitchell and live with the results. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, they have a multitude of weapons that they can go to. They have Caris LeVert off the bench. They have Georges Niang, who's a really good, solid player and a shooter. And yeah, they have shooters as well. Like they just there's something about this team that it don't really scream fluke. Now it is gonna be hard for them to get to the finals because the pathway is gonna be harder because of the Boston Celtics and the I think New York Knicks. Those teams, but that's really it, man. That's really all I had, man, on the Cavs, man. The Cavs are a really good team. They're for real, man. I believe they're for real. I believe they're a force to be reckoned with when they're healthy. And yeah, man, we shall see what happens, man. This Cavs team is just like that. Like they're just tough, beating everybody team, man. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, man. Share this video, and I'm out.